Attention, attention on a fourth stimulus check, monthly recurring payments, and raising of benefits like Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, and VA. Let's get right into it. Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't done so already, or if you happen to be new here, please make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video. Join the community with the other hundreds of thousands of amazing people that are already here. And just remember, I am your daily advocate, and I'm here to help you out in any way that I can to keep you updated in these daily videos. So thank you so much. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and let's talk through this. So first off, all of those that I just mentioned, a fourth stimulus check, monthly recurring payments, and raises to benefits are still currently on the table at this time. So yes, they are still out there right now. In fact, they have a lot of support from multiple different people throughout the House of Representatives, the Senate, the House Ways and Means Committee, the Economic Security Project, as well as millions upon millions upon millions of other people out there in the world right now that are showing their support for all of these. However, we are in a very critical stage right now when it comes to all of these provisions, the fourth stimulus check, the recurring payments, and the raises to benefits. Now, here's why. All of us know that we have these two different packages that are on the table right now. The first one, the American Jobs Plan, that's focused on infrastructure. And the second one, the American Families Plan, that is focused on social programs because it is a stimulus package. That is the one, the American Families Plan, where we expect them to add some of these provisions, a fourth stimulus check, recurring payments, and possibly even raise some of these benefits. However, even though that these are out there right now, they're circulating out there, they have widespread support from literally millions of people and many people that have massive influence out there right now. Even though we have that support, technically, they have not been added into either of the two packages. But it's nothing to be worried about, so please don't worry about that. It's not a big deal, simply because, let's remember back to stimulus check number 2. The stimulus check number 2, which ultimately gave birth to stimulus check number 3, was technically not even added into the package until like a week before it was actually signed into law. So I'm not worried about it one bit because we expect them to add this in. But here's why. So like I said, we're in this critical phase. But here's the thing. We need to keep attention on these topics. Yes, I know, I'm probably annoying, but here's the thing. We need to keep attention on all of this. Because here's the thing. As soon as we stop talking about a fourth stimulus check, monthly recurring payments, or raising benefits, the idea will fade and ultimately it won't happen. So, I've seen a few comments over the last couple weeks here of people reaching out saying, hey, we love the updates, but please just come back when we actually know it's going to be passed. No, thank you so much for the suggestion, but no, I will not be taking a break. And here's why. Because as soon as we take a break, if you want to come back to the idea, it's not going to be an idea anymore. It's not even going to be a thing anymore. Think about it maybe in your own personal life. Has there ever been an instance where you thought about something where you wanted it so badly and you kept pushing and kept pushing and kept pushing and ultimately, eventually, you got it, right? I bet you got it. Well, think about a different instance. Maybe you wanted something and you thought, I want it, but I'm just going to kind of take a little break on it for now. I'll come back in a week or a month or something like that. And you came back after a few days, a week, a month, and ultimately it's like, oh, the momentum faded. I'm not really interested anymore, or the chances of it happening are probably pretty slim. I'm just going to give up. It's the same thing with all of this. This is why we need to continue to hammer down and put the pressure on every single day through these videos and all of the social media posts that I continue to make every single day. It's because we need to keep the pressure on and we need to continue to hammer down literally every single day. As soon as the momentum fades, you might as well just forget about the idea because then it won't happen. Trust me. I've been through this many times in my life. I've been through this process, and I know you got to keep the pressure on, and that's how things happen. That's how you get results, is you need to keep the pressure on, keep the momentum going. As soon as that momentum fades, you might as well just give up. Seriously, and I am not giving up. I do not give up on stuff. I am very relentless with everything. I continue to push on until we get it. So here's the thing. I know it's a good idea to continue to, come back in maybe 2 months when we know that it's going to be passed. But at that point, realistically, it might fade to the point where it may not happen. Because here's the thing. Ultimately, let's just say, for example, I stop talking about a fourth stimulus check or monthly recurring payments or raises to benefits, which, by the way, I'm not going to. I will continue to be here every single day talking about this. But let's just say, for example, I did stop talking about this. Then guess what? The next guy, maybe here on YouTube, who maybe watches my videos every so often, he might think, oh, Matt stopped talking about it. Maybe I'll stop talking about it too. Well, maybe the next guy, who also maybe makes videos like this, maybe he also says, oh, those last two guys stopped talking about it. Maybe I should stop talking about it too. You get what I'm saying? And then the chain goes on and on. Eventually, maybe people out there in the House of Representatives, or the Senate, or the House Ways and Means, or the Economic Security Project, or many other people out there who are also vouching for all of these to come through, maybe start thinking, oh, the momentum is fading. Let's just kind of, let's just not support it anymore. Let's just kind of move on because the momentum has faded. Well, guess what? It's not going to happen at that point. So we need to continue to keep the pressure on. We need to continue to keep attention. Attention is so important when you want something. Seriously, when you want something, the name of the game is pressure, attention, and basically just momentum. You got to keep momentum behind this stuff. So what I'm basically asking of all of you, and so many of you, I mean, seriously, everybody watching these videos, all of you are so incredibly nice and supportive of this. Just recognize, I am here rather than like trying to make these videos to mislead people. I would never make videos to mislead people, by the way. I would never, ever do that. That is outside of my character. That's not how I operate my life or my businesses or like what I do here on this channel. It's not what I do. But rather, I continue to come back to first, keep you updated with everything going on because there are actually daily updates. Second, I continue to come back to continue to show everybody, hey, check it out. We need to keep attention on this. We need to keep pushing forward on all this because it's only a matter of time. If we continue to press, we continue to squeak, as I've said so many other times, we continue to be the squeaky wheel. Ultimately, the chances of something actually happening are significantly higher than if we just take a break and try to come back and try to bring this up again. It's just not going to happen. So these things are still on the table right now, and each and every day, my new initiative, which I've been doing for the last couple of days here, each and every day in the morning and at night and multiple times throughout the day, I'm going to give people over there in the House of Representatives, the Senate, and sometimes even the President, I'm going to give them nice little reminders, hey, check it out, fourth stimulus check, monthly recurring payments, and raising benefits. So I've been doing that, and I'm probably just really annoying people, but here's the thing. I'm not going to give up. We need to continue pushing for this. We need to continue to bring this up and keep it in their, bring it to their attention. Keep bringing it right in front of their face and showing them. There are still millions of Americans right now who are struggling right now. There are people that are going to be getting these monthly checks starting in just a matter of weeks who are earning, by the way, $150,000, which we've talked about multiple other times. But again, there are so many different programs out there right now, most of which are focused on helping everybody except for those people living on a small fixed income like Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, RRB, low income, and no income. Basically everybody that we advocate for right here on the channel. So I continue to go through all these different programs that are encompassed within all these different stimulus packages that were passed from last year up until this year. And there's so many different provisions out there, so many different just programs out there to hand out free money, relief programs, grant programs, bonus this, bonus that. And then every time I look into it, it's like, oh yeah, look at that. It encompasses everybody except for basically everybody in my community. It's really frustrating. So I feel like, hey, in a time right now when everybody continues to push for equity and uniting and, making everything fair, I feel like, hey, it's only fair to make it even and to, give everybody in my community what they are due to receive, which is monthly recurring payments, a fourth stimulus check, and probably a lot of these other grant programs that are going on right now, including raising benefits like Social Security, SSDI, like all these benefits I've been talking about. So I feel like, they continue to say, we want to make it fair and make it equal, make it, we want to unite and bring equity. Well, okay, let's start out first by, let's bring everybody, up to current by issuing a fourth stimulus check. And then let's follow it up by monthly recurring payments, and let's throw in some boosts to benefits considering inflation is running absolutely wild right now. And, your fixed income benefits are simply not going very far anymore. I mean, that's just the fact of the matter right now. Your benefits that you receive on a monthly basis from Social Security and all these programs, I mean, what is your money buying you anymore? Seriously. Not much. Seriously, inflation is running at a rate of almost 1% month over month. In 6 months from now, it's going to be a totally different story once again. Your same $800 benefit or whatever you happen to get is going to be buying you even less as inflation continues to go higher. So that's why we continue to push for a fourth stimulus check, which can be distributed immediately, as well as these monthly recurring payments to help everybody out until they can establish these monthly or these raises to benefits. So anyway, I know this was just an absolute rant right now, but the moral of the story is attention, attention, attention. We need continuous attention on all of this because that's how you get what you want in life is continuous attention and building momentum. So as I've said so many times in my other videos, if you want to, I'd highly encourage you to share some of my videos with your friends, family, and social media because that's how you get continuous attention on things, is to get more people behind a movement. That builds momentum and ultimately leads to, you called it, more attention. Yes. So that's what we're going for here. I'm going to continue squeaking. I'm going to continue doing whatever I possibly can within my authority and, of course, within the laws. I would never do anything to break the law, but everything within the confines of the laws and my authority as a civilian to get what you have coming due to you, which is more money to help you out throughout this time. So remember, I am here committed to you. I want to do whatever I can for you, and that's what I'm committed, and I will continue to do that every single day. Thank you so much, everybody. Hit the subscribe button right down below the video, and stay tuned for other wild rants just like this one. Sorry, everybody, but we kind of got off on a rant there, and we just kind of ran with it. I'll be back later with more information, but thank you so much, everyone. I truly appreciate you, and go back and check out some of my other videos, as well as share the videos with your friends, family, social media, and let's continue to get more attention. All right, catch you later.